All right, so this is lynda.com and my exercise on taking a look at how to build things in lynda.com as far as putting together training libraries and playlists. So I haven't been in here a whole heck of a lot. I just basically logged in and really started exploring this thing yesterday, and it's got a lot of very interesting stuff in it. Just what I'm doing right now, if you take a look on the left-hand side, one of the exercises we were to do were to build playlists. So I built a couple out already. You'll see one here that says Google Ads and another one that says Adobe Captivate. Both of these are topics of interest of mine. Adobe Captivate is something that I've used in the past, but it's been many different iterations ago. I think they're up to like 10 now. I used Adobe Captivate 4. But I built a library of trainings from the Adobe Captivate that I think personally I should be going into and looking at. And when building these trainings, I see that lots of different topics have something called essentials. And then there's a number of other more advanced things you can do. In this particular playlist, I went to storyboarding, then systems training, gaming and Captivate, how to build quizzes, and some advanced techniques. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 courses in this particular playlist that I've built out. The other playlist that I built out, and it's on the left-hand side here, as you go through Lynda, there are a number of different ways you can access the same things. I built a playlist for Google Ads. So I am into digital advertising. I do some of that on the side, but could always learn more. And there's a pretty big library of things you can learn inside of Lynda on Google Ads. So I built a playlist out of the Google Ads pieces here. And you can see things like AdWords Essentials, once again, Google AdWords with Bing, Google AdWords Intermediate Techniques, advertising, and so on and so forth. Very interesting that you can find a lot of different topics in here and build playlists out of them. For finding things, one of the other things I think I need to do is I do work in a corporate environment, so compliance training is something that I have to do every now and then. For example, harassment training is a standard thing that if you are inside of the corporate world, you might have to do some things on harassment and benefits and so on and so forth. So as you look through here, you might find something inside of the system like this human resources training that I might want to add to a playlist. And then if I click add to playlist up here, after I found the thing that I want to build a playlist off of, I can click add to playlist, and you'll see that I have my playlist, Adobe Captivate, Google. If I wanted to create, for example, a compliance playlist, I would just go ahead and type compliance in here, click create, and then I would add it to my compliance playlist that's already shown up there. All right, so that would be one thing. If I type in benefits training, I'll see what comes up in here. So let me share you 8 specific benefits of working in-house with third-party vendors. No, that's not quite what I'm looking for. Employee benefits and fringe benefits, that might be something I want to add to the playlist. So I click it. It gives me information about it, an overview of the author, all those kinds of things I can add it to the playlist. Very simply by clicking it, clicking the plus button, and it should get into the playlist here. Video only. That's something new, I think, that is on here. In any event, you could add things to your playlist just by clicking on it and clicking what it is that you want to put in there. There it goes. Once you get the check mark, it's good. So lynda.com, it's got a very big library of things that you can add, and definitely I want to see if I can integrate this with an LMS. I'm probably going to play around with that today and see if I can build courses in an LMS by integrating these videos. Thanks, everybody.